So what is GitFlow? The first thing to say is that GitFlow is more complicated than the feature branch workflow. We create more branches and there are more things to manage. Now on the upside of this, there are tools that will help us manage this. But what GitFlow gives us is a great deal of flexibility. In GitFlow, we have two branches that record the history of the project. These are typically called master and develop. So most Git projects will have a master branch. In GitFlow, we'll also create a develop branch as well. All features, just like the feature branch model, will reside in their own branches. We also put hotfixes in their own branches as well. So when we have a project that's gone live and there's a problem with the live code and we have to create a fix, we'll create a hotfix branch for that, make the changes in the hotfix branch, and then make sure those changes are merged both into master and into develop. When we want to do a release, we create a release branch. At this point, any more fixes for this release go into this branch. And obviously any fixes that go into this branch have to be merged back into develop. Then the release is made off the release branch. And then once the release is made, this branch can be deleted. So how does this work? So here we're showing the different branches as lines with time flowing left to right. And also we can read this at the top, we have master all the way down to diff. And at the top here we have master, and at the end we have two feature branches with the various other branches we use in between. So there'll be a commit on the master branch. And from this, we'll create the develop branch. From the develop branch, we'll branch off and create any feature branches that we make. All work really should go on the feature branch, but there will be occasions when you want to make minor changes, and those minor changes can just go on the develop branch. So work is continuing on these branches. Master's been released at some point, and then somebody realizes that there's a bug. So from master, we can create a hotfix branch, and we can do the fix for master on that branch. That fix gets checked back into master, but we also need to make sure that fix is also checked into develop. We continue work on the feature branch, and that feature branch will eventually be checked back into develop. At some point, we decide we are ready to do a release. And so from the develop branch, we create a release branch. We can make any more changes on this release branch that we need. So if we are testing and those tests turn up bugs, we can fix the bugs on the release branch. Once the release goes live, those changes are checked into the master branch and back into the develop branch. So we never lose any of these changes. The second feature branch still has working on it. And once that second feature branch is finished, it gets checked back into develop. And when that's ready to go live, we'll check those changes into a release branch, do any more work on the release branch, and then from the release branch, check those changes back into master. So as you can see, this is a fairly complex model. So the next part of this chapter, we'll see how to set up GitFlow within our project.